That's so amazing. How many people have seen La La Land here? Okay. All right, it's a hit. So that obviously is near the end of the film. Reminded me a little bit of American in Paris. You had a lot of influences, a lot of inspirations in this film. And certainly Gene Kelly and his films, Singing in the Rain and American in Paris, were one of them. You actually went out to visit the Gene Kelly archives before you shot this movie and looked at his stuff and his scripts through his widow, Patricia Kelly.
Yeah, it was a lucky happenstance because I'd met Patricia a few years prior, just like before I was making this movie at an event when I was doing the circuit with Whiplash and releasing that film. And so I reached out to her, I think, when we were in prep, and at first was just asking if there was any kind of materials she had, or because I know she kind of manages the estate at this point, and she invited me and Ryan and Emma and Mandy Moore, our choreographer, over to her place, and just let us kind of rummage around basically in her in like an office area that she had where she has all the original scripts from the Gene Kelly pictures, and including like with his handwritten notes and stuff like that. That was really cool to see. You'd see kind of how some of those numbers were developed. I remember seeing like the screenplay version of the title number in Singing in the Rain, and then kind of at the end there was a handwritten note in Gene's handwriting saying, "Hand umbrella to police, man," and which is like this wonderful moment in the number that wasn't in the original script, and you see him just kind of jotting it down there by hand. Just stuff like that was so kind of, I don't know, just inspiring.
How does that help you when you're directing something now? And obviously this is a movie that appeals to contemporary audiences, but you're bringing something that was done 60 years ago back to the big screen, that has sort of ignored it in a lot of ways.
Well, I mean, I think it was kind of that. It was trying to find what's still vital in those forms and what can be modernized, what can be updated. Sometimes I think I just like the idea of contrast also, of trying to take stuff that seems old-fashioned and smash it together with stuff that is recognizably real and today, like doing the kind of musical number that you would normally see in a Jacques Demy movie or a Michael Kidd choreographed movie, but doing it on a freeway in LA, and not a particularly beautiful freeway in LA.
Don't knock the 105 freeway. I go on it all the time. It's the fast pass freeway. You can go and skip everybody else there.
That's true. Yeah. It's not quite Santa Barbara, so that's all I would say.